Hey, how's it going, everyone? This is Weapon X Comics. Gonna finish off my comic book haul from the road trip that Longshanks and I just had. Uh, these first four books are from an antique store. They were selling books a couple of dollars a piece, and we went through. We found a few. I actually found this book, a really nice copy. It was a newsstand, and I was gonna buy it myself, but Longshanks saw what I had in my hand, and he's actually trying to get a lot of these old Image books with the newsstand, and so I let him have it. And he bought it even though I wanted it, but in the end, when next time I saw him, he gave me this. He just let me have it for free, so hey, got it for free. This is Uncanny X-Men number 179, first appearance of Leech. Sword of Azrael number 1, first appearance of Azrael. X-Factor number 1, and Uncanny X-Men number 257. This is the first appearance of the 90s looking Jubilee. So, four of those, except for the Spawn, $2 each. Next store. This is a store called the Comic Book Shop. It's outside of San Diego, so if you're ever down there, go ahead and check the guy out. It's a really nice dude. He'll work with you. This is Captain Marvel number 2. Paid $3 for that. All new Marvel Point 1 number 1. $6 for his full appearance of Kamala Khan as Miss Marvel. Now, I actually bought some other Marvel Point 1s. Just make sure it's the all new one. That's the one with her in it. Otherwise, it's it's a different book. Although it looks like it's this. He had a packet there, and it had the whole run of Echo's first appearance, starting with this. I paid $9 for it, so I think it came out to about $2.25 a piece. So it's pretty cool. I got that now. That's over with. And here's Silver Sable number 30. Picked this up for $1. This is a really hard to find Deadpool appearance, so if you're a Deadpool completionist, you're definitely going to want to pick this book up. It's incredibly hard to find. When you do find it, they're charging ridiculous amounts for it. I mean, ridiculous amounts for a Silver Sable book, 10, 15, 20 bucks. So, I'm just glad I found one for $1. Now, this next store, I think it's called TC's Rockets. Another store outside of San Diego. Really nice guys. If you're in the area, go and check them out. He'll cut you a break. You can just stand around, talk with him about comics and stuff, too. Superboy number 9, first full appearance of King Shark, paid $1 for that. Wolverine Origins number 10. This is a regular cover, first appearance of Daken, Wolverine's son. And this next book, check it out. X-Men number 14, the first appearance of the Sentinels. Now this thing is really beat. You can see, it's got a lot of problems. It's got tape all over it inside the book. It's missing half of a letters page, but I have the first full appearance of the Sentinels now. So that's pretty cool. It's something I've always wanted to have. It was up on the wall for $15, and I talked to the guy, and in my mind, when I was going to ask him, I was like, I'm not paying any more than $10 for this, because it is really beat. It's bad. But other than the letters page, it's complete, and the cover's still attached. And I talked to him for a minute, and he's like, are you really gonna like this? And I was like, yes, I've wanted this since I was a kid. And he's like, don't worry about it. Forget the 15. Just give me the 10. We're good. So, nice guy. So now I got that. This is another store in San Diego. They had got a lot of really good key issues, but it's one of those stores where they have what you want, but you're gonna pay for it. Now, they did have about 8 long boxes of silver, copper, Copper Age books that were half price. I guess they had been in his store for, I think he said, about 4 years, and anything over 4 years in his store, he's just going to put them in those boxes and try and liquidate them. So I managed to pick this really nice copy. It's like a VF plus X-Men 106. I got this for $15.50. 15 bucks is what I'd like to pay for something like that in this condition, around the hundreds of X-Men. I got Tales to Astonish number 88. This is the first utterance of Hulk Smash, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. What did I pay for this? $9. It's about fine. And the first appearance of Big Barda. I believe I also paid about $9 for this. So it's really nice condition too. This I got there for $3. It's Marvel Premiere number 57. This is the first American comic book appearance of Doctor Who. These next 10 books I got all for $1 at this little store in Santa Clarita. Well, this is Justice League Europe number 15, first appearance of the Extremists. They're knockoffs of Marvel villains. I think that's Magneto and Dormammu and Dr. Octopus, Sabretooth. I haven't got a chance to read this yet. The New Teen Titans number 26, first appearance of Terra. Space Knights number 1. I think they might be rebooting this series, so I got the number 1 now. Nomad number 4. I found 3 of these guys in there, and when I was a kid, Halloween. I don't even remember how old I was, but I was really young, and there was a comic book store, and they were actually handing out copies of this if you went to their store for Halloween. So when I got it home, I read it, and I remember thinking Deadpool was a maniac, and he was really scary in that, because Nomad's just running for his life the whole time. So, it's a cool book. It kind of picked up steam when the Deadpool movie was announced, but I don't know, I just kind of picked it up for nostalgia. Let's see. Superman number 73 and 496. These are both cameo appearances of Doomsday before his first appearance, obviously. At the end of both of these books, you can see his fist punching through a wall. So if you're trying to be a completionist about your Doomsday run, you're definitely going to have to pick up these. There are some more, but these are the only 2 I picked up there. Alpha Flight number 33, first appearance of Lady Deathstrike. It's got a pretty cool Magnolia cover. I've always liked it. This is a really underrated and undervalued book. I mean, if you think about it, Lady Deathstrike's been in a movie. She's all over the X books, especially in the 90s, all over Wolverine's comics, and she's been a thorn in his side as long as I can remember. So you could still find this in 25-cent bins, 50-cent bins, dollar bins, and usually you find them in really great condition. I think I've got about 4 or 5 of these now, so that's definitely a book to pick up right now while you could still get it at dirt cheap prices. Now, this next set of books, there's a good chunk of these that I got at for 25 cents. They're having a sale for 4th of July weekend. So there's Uncanny X-Force number 18. I got 1, 2, 3, 4 of these, 25 cents a piece. They're all bagged. On eBay, they go for about $5 to $8. And I think I paid about $5 for mine, so maybe that's why I picked up so many of them. Battle Scars number 1. There's the first appearance of Agent Phil Coulson in the MCU. He did have one other appearance about a year before this, but it was more of a movie tie-in than actually being part of the MCU. And he's featured as a character called Cheese in this book. Uncanny X-Force 22. 23, 25, 30, 33, and 34. So all those X-Force books and Battle Scars, that was 25 cents a piece. Daredevil number 111, the first appearance of Lady Bullseye. This is the variant. I only paid $3 for this. They had the standard cover, and for some reason they were asking $9 for that and $3 for this. So I'll take that. Daredevil number 5 is the death of Karen Page. So if anything happens in the TV show, this one might take off, so just keep an eye out for that. It's a good show too, by the way, if you haven't seen it. Red Robin number 1, first appearance of Red Robin, paid $3 for this. Wrestle number 1, I believe there's some rumors this might be a movie or a television show or something. Paid $4.50 for it. Fantastic Four number 15, first appearance of Valeria. G.I. Joe number 2, cover B. I was happy to find this because there's always it's always easy to trade these or make an easy $20 and flip it and buy some other book that I really want. Really cool Adam Hughes cover, but I'm not really collecting this series, so if you're interested, just let me know. Okay, there was this bin under all the tables, and I went ahead and checked that and found 2 of these guys. One for $5 and one for $7. They're in near mint condition. First appearance of this hot girl. I believe there's rumors that she's going to be in a TV show. Oh man, I cracked the book open, I looked at it, and I saw her name, but I forgot it. So let's see. Now this next book, I really had to bite the bullet to buy this one because I'm really cheap when I buy my comics. I always try to find the best condition and the cheapest possible. And it's not like I'm trying to, you know, stick one to someone. It's just, that's, it is a very expensive hobby, so, you know, anywhere I could find some savings, I'll try and get. Now, this next book goes on eBay anywhere from $25 to $60, and, you know, just my luck, anytime I'm trying to get it at the cheap, you know, any book at the cheapest price, that's when it's always selling at the highest. So, when I saw this book, Batman 655, first appearance of Damian Wayne, this is the variant. He had it there for $27. It's in near mint condition. It's really sharp, really clean. You know, it's like, you know, the guy really doesn't give any breaks on prices, but, you know, I had a stack of books, and I was like, hey, would you knock off a couple bucks on this? He's like, yeah, you got plenty of books. All right, no problem. So I got this for $25. Now, this book has a lot of potential. Figured Damian Wayne would be here for a while. I mean, I was kicking myself after, because I was looking for Miles Morales' first appearance, his the Ultimate Fallout #4, the variant, but I wasn't willing to pay the $20 at the time, and you know how that ended. So I'm happy I got that. That was really cool. Now this next set of books, I got all this at a store called Bunky Brothers. Actually, okay. So this is Superman in Action Comics #75, first appearance of the Elite. Tales of the Green Lantern Corps #2, first appearance of Necron, $3 both of these. Star Wars #43, its first appearance of Lando Calrissian in comics. Let me see, Star Wars #56, man, I can't remember her name. Something Bree, but she's a villain in the Star Wars books. Paid $3 for this as well. Silver Surfer #44, it's a newsstand, first appearance of the Infinity Gauntlet. Now a lot of people mistake issue #34 for this book. Have a very similar cover, but if you're looking for the first appearance of the Infinity Gauntlet, it's Silver Surfer #44. Now this next book, just a quick story. I actually stopped by Bunky Brothers a week before when I stopped in with Longshanks, and I was going through the books, and I overheard them having a conversation. Make sure you check the X-Men, and make sure there's no 266 in there, because that's going for a lot of money right now. So, you know, it piqued my interest. I went over there and I checked, and it wasn't there. But the next week, when I came back, I went book by book through every section, and of course it was out of place. And what did I find? Uncanny X-Men #266, the first appearance of Gambit. My eyes bugged out of my head when I found it, and I couldn't believe it when I saw the price. They were selling this thing for $6. Now I have no idea how long this thing has been in that bin for it to have been priced $6, but yeah, I guess it had been in there all that time. Nobody had bothered to go book by book in their back issue bins at the back of the store, and I managed to get this guy. And to their credit, they didn't say anything. You know, they didn't bat an eye. They were like, you know, I guess you got it. You know, good for you. You found one. So, you know, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video, you know, with another bang. And you know, hope you enjoyed it. Talk to you next time.